Hello YouTube and welcome to Bub's World. I'm your host Bub, and today we're going to get into some golden age comics from MyComicShop.com auctions. So they do an auction every Monday night, and I go on there and I bid. So I bid. I find that if you're looking for the most modern keys, or anything that's MCU spec or anything like that, then a lot of times you'll find the average price for that. I don't think that the auctions on MyComicShop.com are that much more, there's not a great reduction in price or anything like that. However, I do find that it's a nice place to find raw copies of those books. They do have slabs and everything like that, and it seems like the slabs tend to go for about fair market value. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. But the raw books I find are tougher to find on the internet, if you will, and you have to trust the eBay seller's grade for that raw copy, or the pictures that they provide. Whereas with MyComicShop.com, they do the graders and they have expert graders on site, so that really helps a lot. I have more confidence buying a book, a raw book from a site like that than I do on eBay. And for the golden age stuff, you got to be real careful because a lot of touch up, there's a lot, unless you don't mind that, and that's okay. In some cases I don't. One of these books has got a little bit of that. So anyway, that's enough babbling on. Let's make me small and get to the haul. Yo! All right, we got a little Fantastic Four, a little House of Mystery, one of my favorite Bernie Wrightson covers right there. So let's kick things off with a little DC love. We got Sensation Comics number 106 with an awesome Wonder Woman. There she is helping old Steve Trevor out. That guy's always falling out. Look at that. It says, while the city sleeps, Wonder Woman fights a life and death battle against the Knights of Terror. Terror. Look at that. An exciting new Dr. Pat story. Everyone's here for the Dr. Pat story, I gotta tell you. But isn't that cool? That guy's about to get lanced. Who knows where. Man, that lance is dangerously close, isn't it? And this guy's swinging a mace on a chain. He's gotta have some real strength for it. It looks like barbed wire with a mace on the end. And then this guy's got the little squiggly sword. So not bad. So Sensation Comics 106. I'm a sucker for Golden Age Wonder Woman. I can't help it. If I see it, I buy it. If it's low price enough, and all these were real good prices on these. A lot of times the Golden Age stuff and the Silver Age stuff I find to be the best deals. Bronze is really hot, and it's harder to get a good deal on bronze books right now. But I feel like the silver and gold and modern is pretty busy as well. But gold and silver still seems to be a good. You can still find a lot of it raw on the cheap. If it's graded, it's just ridiculous. All right, Dick Tracy. This is Dick Tracy Comics Monthly, so this is the Harvey rendition, number 40. I swear I'm not trying to pick up all this whole Dick Tracy Harvey run, but when I see one for like less than $10 and it's in decent condition, I've been picking it up. And when I see one less than $5 in rough condition, I pick that up too. If it's not one I already have. So and I just find and it's all about the covers. I probably will never slab this run or anything like that because the interiors are just fantastic. So Dick Tracy number 40. You got this guy's got some sort of an Adam light. An Adam light. I'm blinded. Of course, he knew exactly what an Adam light was, right? Like he identified. That's an Adam light. Oh my gosh, now I'm blinded. Hurry, they've got me trapped. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So here's Dick Tracy in his blue suit, no hat. So there you go. Calling all Crime Stoppers. This one is a super kind of famous or popular cover. So here is Superman number 69, I believe. And there's the Prankster's Apprentice. How many rounds can the Man of Steel last against two Master Mischief Makers? Whoa, that's a mouthful. And I love how they put the two there, like Oh my gosh. If there were one, I don't think Superman can handle one. But two? Oh my goodness. The Prankster's Apprentice. So they're doing all kinds of stuff to him. He's squirting them with a flower. You see, he's squirting them with a flower. Superman's just trying to drink his coffee, but they have like a pump set up to his coffee cup. So he's exploding his coffee in his face. Who knows? That was probably a rubber donut. He's giving him a hot foot with a blowtorch. Look at that. There's a pile of dynamite that's lit. I mean, how's this guy going to survive his own prank there? And then here you have an electric shock attachment to the chair. They're going to shock him with the chair. You got itching powder. Who knows where he put that? Sneezing powder. Who knows where he put that? Oh, yeah. Red hot rubber donuts. So they're not only fool friends, get a laugh. So they're not just rubber donuts, but they are hot rubber donuts. So look at that. So there you go. Superman number 69, I believe. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Oh, the Prankster's Apprentice. I don't know if the number's on here. It probably was over here in some of this broke up part. And there's a little bit of color touch and piece attached. It is a super low grade copy, but for these older DC especially, I'll pick up these lower grades if it's a cover I recognize. And like, I'm not going to be able to get that. I mean, this is like a $400 or $500 book, and I got it for less than $50. So I mean, I'm definitely not complaining about the price or the condition. I'm very pleased to have it, and it's pretty neat. I don't know, I like stuff like that. All right, this was the one that started off. So I go through and I have all these different bids. So I'm bidding on multiple lots, right? Multiple different auction items I'm bidding on, and then I get to a point where I'm like, wait a minute. You find a book that you wouldn't care if you lost all the other lots as long as you won this one. So I usually bid throughout the day Monday, like I'll do. You know, I'll bid throughout the day Monday, and I'll put kind of safe bids in there that if I get it for that would be cool. But if I don't, it's not a big deal. If somebody outbids me, it's okay. And then I look at it again later. Well, later I might be winning, like say by Monday afternoon, I'm winning 10 auctions. I know that's not going to hold because people are going to jump in all throughout the evening and start picking those up. So I know I'm somewhere around 10 auctions. I might win one or two of them. So throughout the day, as I start increasing my bids to my personal max bid, the most I would be willing to pay for that book. And then a few more start dropping out. Well, now so many have dropped out that if there is one book that I really want, I'm going to win that one. And I'm willing to put more and more money towards it because I know I'm not going to have to pay for 10 books. I'm only going to have to pay for one or two. In this case, 4. So this next book, big deal for me. Loved it. As soon as I saw it, I fell in love. Exciting Comics number 62 with a great Alex Schomburg. A little bit of knitted bondage there. I don't know if you'd call this a bondage cover. I think I would. She's certainly trapped. But she's got a knife. She's getting out. Look at that. Isn't that great? The Exla. Alex spelled backwards. Schomburg did that with his painted covers. Look at that. Isn't that great? You got the Ooga Booga Men coming after her. Nice blue eyes, blue dress, or whatever that is. Maybe a nightie. Look at that. Isn't that great? Exciting Comics 62 featuring Black Terror, Nemesis of Crime. And they don't say anything about the feature on here. Obviously, this is not a Black Terror story, so it doesn't say anything about what you're seeing here. No, nothing. So I think that's great. It's super cool. I just love it. When I saw this, I had to have it. It was one of those, I had to have it. And I kept creeping up my max bid and creeping it up, and I didn't know if I was going to get it. And then finally it was like, hey, I got it. You know? I didn't have to fight too hard. There wasn't as many bids on it as I thought there should have been. But my goodness, what a beautiful book. Super excited to have that. And that's it. that's the haul from MyComicShop.com's weekly auction on Monday night. So go check it out. There's a link below or whatever if you've never been there. It's the worst kept secret in comics. But check this out, man. That is too good. We'll leave on this one. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.